I know you're looking for a man who can love you to the end.
Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your Frostbite goddess, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 6:25 in the evening and it's currently March 15th of the year 2025. Haba ng speech natin. So, I wasn't able to update you with life overall pagkagabi kasi I'm really tired. You know it's Friday, 'di ba? So, I think nakatulog ako agad. And I'm doing XYZ things. Many things talaga. Many things besides this one. But for now, again, we have to comply taray. Wait lang, nawawala yung pen. Kala ko ba? Wait nga lang, wait. Okay, so naiwan ko siya sa baba. Mamaya na. So, basahin na muna natin yung hindi natin natapos. This is just a continuation, by the way, for we're still trying to finish this. I mean, we are finishing this book. So, let's start. Focus na muna kayo sa akin, and if I have time later, which I will have kasi I've canceled all the plans. I've been canceling left and right invites for the past few days. I just wanted to ground myself kasi my energy is scattered lately. I've been everywhere, here and there, so I just wanted to be with myself this weekend. At saka may naasikaso din ako. Anyways, we are reading page 175 and 176 of the book Mastery. From beginning to end, Don Giovanni resonated with the demonic presence of the great seducer. Although all of the other characters condemned him, it is possible not to admire Don Giovanni even as he remains unrepentant to the end, laughing all the way to hell and refusing to submit to authority. Don Giovanni was not like any opera anyone had ever seen before, either in the story or in the music, and it was perhaps too far ahead of its time. Many complained that it was all rather ugly and harsh to the ears. They found the pace too frenetic and moral ambiguity too disturbing. So, may share pala ako guys kasi paano ba? How will I share it to you? I really do believe in this. Like, I saw this one content creator on TikTok and he was saying something like, when you hate someone or when you do not like what is actually happening, or for example your boss or bosses, or you just blatantly don't want such a person, or you just despise, or if a person really upsets you, all those kind of things, guys, you do not give them the permission to have your energy. In short, huwag mo silang isipin. I mean, do not get mad. Do not make yourself do not get angry. Even if there are times that conflict should happen in order for the betterment of the world or the situation or the circumstances, but if it's like personal, do not just don't think about it. It takes a lot of you to do that, I know, but I think that is the only way and the best way to handle things. I have to remind that myself kasi syempre maraming ganun sa work, not only in work and business and in dealing with different industries and the people in it, diba? So do not let them take away your energy. Manage it wisely. Energy is everything, and you have to utilize it to do good, to do better, to think better, and to experience better people, better situations, circumstances, and all. Okay, so it is something that is out if it is something that is out of control, you really can't do anything about it. You just have to, you know, go with the flow. That is so. If there are times that you have to deal with it na hindi mo na talaga kaya, maybe those times, but you know, basta you have to be wise enough or smart enough to know how are you going to handle humans. I hate humans. Continuing to work at a deliriously creative pace, Mozart exhausted himself and died in 1791, 2 months after the premiere of his last opera, The Magic Flute, at the age of 35. Several years after his death, audiences caught up with the radical sound he had created in works such as Don Giovanni, which soon became among the 5 most frequently performed operas in history. So here is a keys to mastery. Several things dovetailed in my mind. At once it struck me what quality went to form a man of achievement, especially in literature, which Shakespeare possessed so enormously, negative capability. That is, when a man is capable of being in uncertainties, mysteries, doubts, without any irritable reaching after fact reason. So that was from John Keats. So if we think deeply about our childhood, not just about our memories of it, but how it actually felt, to realize how differently we experienced the world back then. Diba? Yung innocence of a child, it was really something. It is kind of like sacred, diba? When you have the knowledge now about everything, when you've become aware of everything now, diba? Pag inisip mo yung bata ka pa, sobrang genuine, people are sincere, children, ganun. Ngayon, iba na eh. Iba na yung kalakaran ngayon, my God, guys. So, our minds were completely open and we entertained all kinds of surprising original ideas. Things that we now take for granted. Things as simple as the night sky or our reflection in a mirror often caused us to wonder. Our heads teemed with questions about the world around us, not yet having commanded language. We thought in ways that were preverbal in images and sensations. When we attended a circus, a sporting event, or a movie, our eyes and ears took in the spectacle with utmost intensity. Colors seemed more vibrant and alive. We had a powerful desire to turn everything around us into a game, to play with circumstances. Let us call this quality the original mind. The mind looked at the world more directly, not through words and received ideas. It was flexible and receptive to new information. Retaining a memory of this original mind, we cannot help but feel nostalgia for the intensity with which we used to experience the world. As the years pass, this intensity inevitably diminishes. We come to see the world through a screen of words and opinions. Our prior experiences layered over the present color what we see. We no longer look at this. We look at things as they are, noticing their details or wonder why they exist. Our minds gradually tighten up. We become defensive about the world we now take for granted, and we become upset if our beliefs or assumptions are attacked. Diba? So, medyo na tayo ngayon. We have already, paano ba? Established our principle. Sana naman, no? But it's ever changing, guys. So, but we already have a certain belief system at this point of my life. I'm in my early midlife. Early midlife. Basta, guys, alamin nyo na lang yun. I know matatalino yung viewers ko. My channel is a secret channel. If you happen to find us, if you happen to found, if you happen to find me in my channel, dapat yung kanta sa inyo yung kay Olivia Rodrigo. Tama ba? Rodriguez. Olivia Rodrigo ata yan. So, good for you, you look happy and healthy. Ganun. Hindi, joke lang guys. Ang ano lang doon, yung good for you. Anyways, ayan yun na pag may mga walang kwenta akong sinasabi ko. I'm going back. So, we can call this way of thinking the conventional mind. Under pressure to make a living and conform to society, we force our minds into tighter and tighter grooves. We may seek to retain the spirit of childhood here and there, playing games or participating in forms of entertainment that release us from the conventional mind. Sometimes when we visit a different country where we cannot rely upon everything being familiar, we become childlike again, struck by the oddness and newness of what we are seeing. But because our minds are not completely engaged in these activities, because they last only a short while, they are not rewarding in a deep sense. They are not creative. Masters and those who display a high level of creative energy are simply people who manage to retain a sizable portion of their childhood spirit despite the pressures and demands of adulthood. The spirit manifests itself in their work and in their ways of thinking. Children are naturally creative. They actively transform everything around them, play with ideas and circumstances, and surprise us with the novel things they say or do. But the natural creativity of children is limited. It never leads to discoveries, inventions, or substantial works of art. So, ano muna kayo guys? Water break. Inom muna kayo guys. Inom muna kayo ng liquor. No, I'm just saying, beverages, something that will hydrate your mind and body. Okay na ba? So, masters not only retain the spirit of original mind, but they add to it their years of apprenticeship and an ability to focus deeply on problems or ideas. This leads to high level creativity. Although they have profound knowledge of a subject, their minds remain open to alternative ways of seeing and approaching problems. They are able to ask the kinds of simple questions that most people pass over, but they have the rigor and discipline to follow their investigations all the way to the end. They retain a childlike excitement about their field and a playful approach, all of which makes the hours of hard work alive and pleasurable. Like children, they are capable of thinking beyond words, visually, spatially, intuitively, and have greater access to preverbal and unconscious forms of mental activity, all of which can account for their surprising ideas and creations. Some people maintain their childlike spirit and spontaneity, but their creative energy is dissipated in 1,000 directions, and they never have the patience and disciplines to endure an extended apprenticeship. Others have the discipline to accumulate vast amounts of knowledge and become experts in their fields, like myself. But they have no flexibility of spirit, so their ideas never stray beyond the conventional, and they never become truly creative. Hindi guys, I'm actually a very creative person. Masters manage to blend the two discipline and childlike spirit together into what we shall call the dimensional mind. Okay, cut na natin yun dito guys. We've finished what we have to finish for today's video. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. Of course, wala pa ako sa bahay. I'm gonna see you again later. Mamaya tayo chumika. Kasi dami kong iniisip guys. Daming kailangan gawin. And I wanna be in another city. I'll see you again guys.
carry out all of your plans. He claims as a friend, cause we want to be complete. You feel the speed of the heartbeat when the mate crossed the street. You once told me that you felt alone, that your will wasn't strong anymore, and we were lying while your feelings were bad. I didn't want that. Felt